Hello everyone, this is Kat and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be making another art build. And today we're going to make a Sturmgeschutz 3 or the Stuk 3. And it's a pretty interesting build here so far. We're actually using a tsunami. Sadly I could not fit a typhoon in there because of course the typhoon has the muzzle brake. Specifically this is going to be a Stuk 3F, which has of course the long gun. Compared to things like the Stuk A. And we're first going to be building up the front. Sadly, I could not do a flat front right here because of the size of the gun, but it's still pretty much filled up there, which is pretty good, I guess. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. Now we're going to go on to the rear, and the rear sides as well. And then we're going to actually go on the top first. And now we're going to actually make the top part of the entire vehicle. And it's not too complicated here. And that's it. We're now going on to, I think it's the decoration part already. Yes, it is. First, the front. Got some brake lights, bludgeons, which are going to be basically the tow hook rings. And then we got some tracks in the front as armor. And then we got, I think we already wrote the rear, the side, I think. Well, yep, here it is, back, actually. We got the brake lights, square covers, skill by brake light. When you have a build that's 80 parts, you sometimes forget how you actually broke it down in what order, which can lead to some complications. Anyways, we got both sides filled up here, and now you're really gonna see the build coming together with the last few bits and pieces. We of course do have some covers on top to slightly cover up the gun more. We got a manhole cover as the first hatch, and we got 4 avian narrow slopes as the cupola on the other side. And with that, we are done with the build. We of course do have Colossus, and since I actually had the part limit and energy still available, I decided to go with something that very much fits a stealthy sniper tank, like a Chameleon Mark II. And lastly, of course, we do have an expanded ammo pack in the back there to make sure we keep on firing. The paint we are using is the Heavy Clouds, which is a dark gray, similar as to which the Germans used during World War II. That said, while we go into battle, we do have one problem with this build. As long as you're undamaged, your gun does not go further down than this. It has no gun depression at all, and it is even like force elevated at a few degrees. And of course, with the high velocity of the tsunami, we are gonna have a hard time hitting anything that is not right in front of us or at a very long distance. Because we can actually not properly shoot that guy that easily. It actually looks like you're gonna be hitting way above them, and it's gonna screw with your aiming. Even though the gun is horizontal and it will shoot horizontal, the aiming reticle can sometimes be a bit fake in that it kind of shows like as if you're shooting higher than you actually are. And of course, you do have the counter bullet drop, which is less of an issue with this thing as of with the memos that are used in yesterday's video, or those guns that are right here. That said, we do have loud engine. Oh, I hope that is not too noticeable. Otherwise, I will apologize for that. That's not my doing. And we're gonna try to evade that, or at least take the track hit and take that shot. Okay. Gonna hit him. And, well, we have a little bit of a problem. And I hope I can get flapped up by some ally, thank you. And this gun does of course have a whole lot of recoil on this platform, which can sometimes lead to some flips due to the relatively low weight of the setup. Hello. And goodbye. It's pretty much that here. It's kind of letting me do me, I guess, or at least. Ooh, base captured. Didn't even notice. Even I can be a noob sometimes, not checking whether players are actually capping the base or not. But yeah, that's pretty much as effective we're probably gonna get. Like, we're gonna be on a downhill slope, trying to snipe, using the downhill slope, of course, to give us some extra gun depression, and hope we will not get shot up too much, because the gun, of course, is only mounted on the cloak and the engine. And that's again a downside, but the first initial version actually used a duster cabin in the back, which connected it up to the actual gun, which actually was placed on top of the duster. But of course, the duster has a much lower mass limit than this new cabin. Well, new, it's relatively new still. And because of that, I actually was forced to use the sprinter cabin instead. That said, we do have a reasonable speed here, 50 kilometers an hour. Decent acceleration. And we got a Russian. Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to mute you. Because I do not want to have some Russians talking in my video. And boom. Actually, I forgot I got the hologram on. That's not that too handy. It's actually part on the sides to actually complete the side curves on this part of the build. You guys can see it right there on the side. We are getting shot from, I'm not sure where. Okay, hello there, you're over there. Good to know. And thank you for actually damaging me there, because I can now start shooting at the actual proper elevations. He is dead. I'm almost flipping over. I am flipping over. And looks like that's it for me once again. We are capping, but we only got 3 players left, so I doubt we'll be able to make it. They can easily out-cap us if they got like 2 or 3 people going here. We do have a guy with spikes here. But that said, we are just going to go back, and we're going to go into the last match of this video. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a difficult map for us because, well, there's no real elevation here. We're going to have to shove our butt up against the rear of a building. Hope to get gun depression that way, but I doubt we'll be able to get much more out of it. Actually, this is a nice spot. To back up a little bit. And I hope that Connor would have driven more forward there, but doesn't look like he would. And there goes balance of the vehicle. Alright, let's reposition ourselves. There's probably going to be someone coming out around that corner soon. We have like the ability to wait here because of course we have the gun charging up still. Gonna prepare to fire now. Ah, that was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot. Okay, he's dead. Death by autocannon, you don't see that too often. Okay, third place on the left. That's actually a sidekick or maybe even a grenadier. So, let's give you a big hit in the face, shall we? You should move around the corner any second now. Or not. Autocannon got the kill again, wow. That was a strong cabinet there. Guess I, even though this is supposedly a more difficult map for us, it's actually not actually too hard because the enemies are all at the same elevation as well. So because this thing does fire straight, we do have some advantages there. That said, it's not the greatest of builds. There are definitely there's definitely room for improvement here and there. For example, you could probably like squeeze it down in 2 blocks less wide, because it does feel like a really wide build right now comparative to the actual Sturmgeschutz, of course. But well, I had to fit this in this gun and have these parts still be too wide, and that's actually the hardest part, to somehow get those one closer and still like have kind of 2 blocks, because then you would somehow have to like fill in these spaces a little bit. I have not yet found any block that can actually fill that gap. So I guess that's a challenge for you guys. That said, of course, as always, comment down below for builds that you are interested in seeing. This one was actually a build suggested by someone on the Warthog video still, 3 videos ago, but I do read all your comments in the more recent videos, and they really do not go unnoticed, guys. If you have a good suggestion, I will build it if I am interested in it. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. See ya!